what's up, and welcome to my channel Rstglobalite. So today we are going to talk about how to travel solo. Isn't it awkward? No, it's not. So, traveling alone is something that can be so daunting from the comfort of home. There are several thoughts that used to come in our mind that, what happens if you just get stranded somewhere? Can you just go out and eat somewhere alone? Or won't it feel awkward to just roam around in the night, that too alone? Along with this, there are several thoughts that used to come in a tourist or a traveler mind when he's just planning for his solo trip. So today, I'm going to give you the tips for your next solo journey. So here it goes. So the first thing that comes is to know your strength. So now you would be wondering that what strength has to do with solo traveling, isn't it? So let me just ask you, are you a sociable kind of person who always wants to be in the middle of everything? You might go crazy if you can't just communicate. So I would rather suggest that in spite of, just hitting your head, just head to the somewhere where you can, you have people who speaks the same language as you. In spite of all the barriers and everything, just go over there. Just go along with some tourists. Or if you're kind of a person who is more introvert and prefer, just to observe the culture, just to roam around, then just forget about the barriers of the language. Just forget about them, and you should just go for the passive entertainment. Most important and the crucial thing when you just travel solo, you just have to enjoy your own company, because every time you won't get people around you. You will be the only one traveling all around. So the important thing is you should enjoy your own company rather than getting influenced by people or anyone. You will just come around like people, okay? They will be like, oh, you're alone, you're traveling alone, how do you do this? You need not to feel like that, why me, why am I doing this alone? I can bring my friends or someone, right? You need not to feel like that. Being alone for a long time can be a bit scary. Trust me, it can be a lot more scarier than you think, because I traveled a lot, and most of my travel I used to do it alone. So, but just roll with it. You might learn to, love your own company along the way, which I did. And if you're social, you can always make good friends. And I really appreciate the people that I've met along the way. I really appreciate them because they've taught me a lot of things. I have learned a lot of things from them. So you can just always go for it and just break the barriers and learn your own and enjoy your own company, guys. I mean, it's as simple as that. No, isn't it? And yes, I'm saying that to you, that you need to say some no even when you're traveling. So you don't have people along with you, you don't have anyone, and somehow someone comes along and then he's asking you to come along with you, but you need to say no, because the tension you get while traveling solo, it can be so intense. And that too when you're a girl, especially from Delhi, and people will, oh, she's from Delhi, huh? So just learn to say no. And plus the basic thing is learn to say no, thank you, in the local language, and all the local non-verbal gestures for no. So just learn that. It will you may not need it, okay? There's no need of learning all this, but in any awkward situation it can be helpful for you. And the next thing is always have local helpline numbers, maybe police or anyone, or your hotel's number, anyone. Just have this local. And even if you don't need it, it will just boost your confidence when you're traveling alone, that yes, I do have, in case I got stuck into any situation or anything, I have someone's number that I can just call up to and just ask for the help. So this is the best way to save yourself. Start saying no. And well, yes, I'm saying you to learn all this in the local language of the country where you're traveling, because sometimes it happens that this means no and this means yes. So better to avoid all the situations, right? And just go for it. Learn this. Google it. Google is always there, right? So just Google local gestures or local things and just go for your trip. It will definitely boost your confidence along the way. And well, the next thing that comes around, which I really love, is to sleep it on. when you just travel solo, you need not to be, focused on that, you need to go in this 7-star hotel, or you need to go in this 5-star hotel. You can just sleep it all anywhere. I mean, be it anywhere, you can just go around. And hostels are almost the ready-made option that you always get as a solo traveler. But, people are used to wonder that, maybe you go into hostels, you get, stuck with local people or no. But no, it never used to be like that. You can just, wind up spending your more time with the more tourists, okay? People who are just spending over there and just coming over there like you are going over there. And you'll be loving the time with all those tourists rather than thinking that you might be spending your time with the local people. So you can just always go for the options. And if you wanted to go for the luxurious one, then you always have the options from Airnib and Booking.com and all those several sites. You can just always book from them. So that's the best thing. You can just go around, you can just sleep under the sky. That is the best thing. And you need not to be worried that what people will be thinking around you, because they don't even know you, right? And they don't even care. Be your funky face or anything, any all details you even notice that, just start that thing, okay? Because that little thing gonna bring out the structure to your day. And it's really important, okay? Because when you just go back, those little memories which you really thought that that are not even significant, okay, but they gonna just make your day. And the people at home, okay, your friends, your family, they're gonna appreciate your work, and the story that comes along with it gonna inspire them. Because traveling alone, it's not everyone's cup of tea, okay? So just picture, just snap it, just capture all those moments that you have lived through, because these are the memories that you gonna rely on for your next trip. Just go for it, just snap it. I had like so many stories, and when I still used to just look back at those pictures, I was like, yes, I had this story in my mind. And when I used to tell those people that, okay, see, this is what happened, and then they were like, oh yes, really? And they're like, yeah, I really want to travel too. And it used to inspire people. Those silly pictures, those odd details, they used to inspire them that they even want to just go for it. In your bucket list, this is the really important thing, right? Because we all used to do this. We all used to put on those notes and write on the paper that where are places we wanted to explore, which are things we wanted to do, like skydiving, bungee jumping. Even I've made those lists, okay? But how many of us used to do that? Used to complete all those lists? Some of us are just stuck in the 9-to-5 job. Some of them are stuck because of their boyfriends or girlfriends or anything, right? We all do have several, things that, used to come along. But when you just go for the solo traveling, every time you just complete your each and every bucket list. So why not complete them, right? Just explore them. And if you're just afraid that, why can't you just go solo? Then just come on, there are so many people just going along. So just go along with them. You'll find so many people and just travel solo. So you might feel like that you are just traveling solo, and you're gonna learn about yourself. You're gonna get that freedom which you won't get along with your friends or anyone. Freedom, freedom, freedom. We all want that. We all just crave for that. And when you travel solo, you get that. You can just go for the trip which you wanted to go. You need not to have foundations of anyone else. When you go along with your friends or your family, you don't have any such foundations. So you can just go for the trip or the things wherever you wanted to go. You can just change your plan. You can just go for some other country. Okay, you have all those freedoms over there with you. You need not to ask for someone's permission. So there is a real bonus of traveling solo, that you get all the freedom along the way. That is all yours. You need not to ask someone else. That is the best part that I love about solo traveling, and I really wanted you people to just go for it, okay? Just feel your freedom that you have inside you. Just feel that. Well, that's all, and I hope that it's gonna inspire you, and you're gonna just Google all the places, complete your bucket list, get your freedom back, and just enjoy your own company rather than just waiting for your friends or family to come along with you. So if you like the video, just share along with your friends and subscribe to my channel down over there.